In this video, you're going to do an arena with the Spinosaurus and nothosaurus, along with a monorail roof and a lagoon gate. Hello everybody, I'm PrehistoricPC. Welcome to another PrehistoricPC video. Today we're going to be building a new Spinosaurus speed build. I've done a T-Rex. I don't know if I've done a Velociraptor speed build yet, but we're going to continue this trend with something I thought up of for like a lagoon gate. But first off, we're going to do something, and you might see this in our Biodome Park episode later. But I'm kind of putting a little arena with viewing galleries very close together. This looks like an arena, but when you use the DFW viewing galleries, it looks like open-aired biodome like you've seen before. Because technically, if you think about it, the biodomes from Camp Cretaceous aren't really that like they aren't. You can't see the barrier from them. So yeah, either way, we'll get into it later. We'll get into it in the episode. Right now I'm trying to find like a cool barrier for something. This is something I had trouble with. A lot of trouble with actually. And now I'm putting up some lights. Here we have, and this is something I had trouble with. God, we're like a minute in and I'm already having trouble saying what I'm saying. Oh my god. Yeah, either way. So let's just finish this up and putting up the fences. Trying to include different types of fences. Because, like, you know, keep trying to put this fence evenly, but I try to find a little bit of different fences, and then I can just, like, put it up the rest of the way. Kind of like to make it look flashy in the front area, and then just finish it up in the last. I'm putting, like, a little downsized terrain for this, yeah, I'm putting. God, I'm sick. Sorry, God. I've been sick for a couple days. My voice is a little bit off, and I'm struggling to find words for this. I'm always struggling to find words. I don't know. I'll have to ask some other people what they do. Putting up some path. This is the part where I think this turned out really cool. And gonna have to finish up the path. Put that up there, and let's finish that up. Put that up. Change the fencing. Gonna continue the concrete fence, and just gonna put up the facility path. This is in the tropical map. I haven't said this in a video yet, but you guys should try playing around with the color settings. This is Jurassic World color setting to give it a more modernized look, but stuff like Mediterranean or Jurassic Park gives it a dusty look. So yeah, just try playing around with the color settings. Otherwise, just do what looks right. I'm doing facility and luxury path, I think it is. Looks the best in tropical maps. Filling in the facility path with the we're just gonna call them yellow path and orange path, because yeah, I'm gonna put up some planters, like a little planter thing. So I had trouble perfectly lining the path, and I'm gonna put up some planters on the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna put up the same formula for the barriers, like 2 concrete barriers right there. Finish this up. Boom, boom. Yeah, putting up this. And gonna try to find a way to align it. And there. Gonna finish up the planters, find ways to do that. Gonna put up the tropical bushy plants and put the flower pots beneath it to fill in the gaps. Gonna delete some stuff and put some flowers to give it a little coloration. And gonna put that thing up. Gonna fill it in with flower pots and gonna continue and keep filling in the path. Yeah, filling in the facility path, it's small and it's tedious, but in the end it looks pretty good. I haven't used that much, but if you use it, you should definitely try using it, so you can like have different types of color other than gray, orange, brown, black. You can have brighter colors. That's the only facility path. And sure, you have the fancy path or the luxury path or whatever it's called. But sometimes that just doesn't do it, and I like to have smaller paths. And plus, the facility path does fit in for the smaller spaces. You can get it closer to the buildings. Like, I think another YouTuber did it with the Lagoon section. He did a research, like an island, and facility path just fits in really neatly to the border. Aviaries are weird. They don't fit. I don't know what that deal is, but I know lagoons, you can do that pretty easily. You're gonna fill in some fountains, put up some decorations, palm trees and such. Make it look green. Put planters everywhere. Now I'm gonna put up some lights to make it look cool. Gonna put up some benches, bins. I'm gonna find a way to fill in stuff. And I look for stuff to put in. At the end, I just fill it up with a fountain. That's pretty good for me. Line the planters with fountains, even more. And now it's time for the entrance. I didn't give much thought to this. Now I'm gonna go fill in the place with the fluffy bush. Gonna put up this, boom. Put up some amenities. And then that little path to the side is this could be a main attraction or entrance attraction. And then you could have those paths go to the side. Then you can have this there. Now we're gonna have that. We're gonna put different, a darker path to contrast it and give it a better look. Gonna find a way to put greenery in there, give it a less industrial look. That's the way I like it. It depends. I think you could always add a bit more greenery to make it less black or bright. Or greenery is always good to add it. And now I'm gonna continue the lagoon, the enclosure. Now I'm putting up the lagoon. Now I'm just gonna do the lagoon trick, how to get natural barriers, but I'm gonna do a gate. So I'm gonna put up a little forest, for a little barrier, maybe to hide the gate so spinos don't break it. Now I'm gonna put up a gate door area. Yeah, so the DFW is gonna be the real gate. I'm gonna put up some rocks, and then so nothosaurus can just swim through. I do play around with a bunch of gate ideas, and I have to redo this a bunch of times because the gate's too close to the lagoon, and I can't push the other one. So now I'm just gonna keep filling that in, keep putting it closer and closer until, as you saw in the preview, I just end up filling it in. Again, that's a little bit too close, and this is where I had the idea of using the pylon as kind of like a net, so it can raise and lower, because we don't have much attraction, so you have to use your imagination. And I thought this ended up looking pretty cool. Again, it was too low, so at this point I just called it quits, and I used a huge fence across. And again, it was too close, so now I had to put this super close together. And then it worked. And then I had to change some stuff for the natural barrier. So then I put that up, and then I even the terrain a little bit. Now I use the Jurassic Park pylons for a little like net gate barrier, and at the end, I'm pretty sure I have a shot of this, and I'm putting in a monorail roof as like the nighttime enclosure, because that's what the gate's supposed to lead to, after all. Yeah, I wasn't very careful with this one. I just kind of one to the right, one to the left, put up some barrier into the enclosure for the Spinosaurus to sleep, kind of like a hard shelter. Gonna keep putting that up, and now it's time for some terrain editing. Gonna put up some Lagoon rocks so nothosaurus can go on land, and so you can have a good look at it. Gonna try to put it like a little bit farther in. And now I'm gonna use some terrain paint for dirt. Gonna put this in. Gonna fill everywhere with foliage, and I'm gonna try to hide the feeder with rocks, and it turned out pretty well. Gonna put up some water like a swamp. This is for Spinosaurus after all. I didn't have a fish feeder. I realized that that's what Spinosaurus needed. I'm not sure this was originally designed for Spinosaurus. Yeah. I'm gonna put up some rock work here and there. I'm not a big fan of the tropical rock because I think it looks volcanic. Of course, that's where tropics come from, like Hawaii and stuff. Just not a big fan for like a natural rainforest that didn't like appear on an island from a volcano. Like because we were using our own little imagination thing here. Gonna put up some fish feeders, and now I'm gonna put up a coral reef for the I'm gonna put up the coral reef for the nothosaurus. So it's kind of just a little good decorations. Putting up some lights, and then I quit throughout, just like filling in the coral reef. I think it looks pretty cool in the end. Yeah. I didn't do the entire thing. I just did like a little area, some cages, some sunken boats, some fish, some thermal vents. Again, sorry for being, I am a little sick, so just gonna keep this up. Filling in it, like, ending up with the coral reef and stuff. Yeah, so now we're done. I'm gonna put up some cinematic shots after I do some sand, and that's it. So this is the nothosaurus swimming under the gate, quotation marks, and it looks like a gate that's open right now, and I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, this is the Spinosaurus. I didn't realize they had, I've never played around the Spinosaurus that much, so yeah, it's pretty cool. This is the end of this video. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want next, and until next time, bye-bye.